Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking, supporting the channel, all that good stuff. Today we're going to do a career reading that can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If you'd like to book a one-on-one with me, my calendar link is down below. My Patreon is also down below if you'd like to learn more spiritual education with me. And if you'd like to follow me on social media when I'm not on YouTube, that's also down below. So let's begin. Taurus. Energy surrounding you is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So when this card comes out, I feel like this card talks about going through some kind of internal change and having to shed things, people, jobs, old situations that they just aren't a part of who you are anymore. It also talks about embracing the new you, whatever new you have created. Personally, I feel like we're always going through newer versions of ourselves. If you're a growing human being who challenges yourself to continue to grow and to learn and to transform, I feel like there's always going to be you looking back and thinking, wow, I'm such a different person. For me, energetically, I feel like I go through so many growth spurts just rapidly that I'm just very used to embracing new forms of behaviors, new habits, new patterns, things like that. And I feel like once you're tapped into tarot or any form of spiritual advice at this point, you're also traveling somewhat of a similar journey. So if you're here, I don't know what has changed or how you have changed recently, but this card is just a reminder to step into that new vibration of you more wholly, more fully. Let go of things and people that no longer vibrate with where you're vibrating, because that's what naturally happens when you shift and when you grow. Sometimes you just grow out of people's lives, or they just grow out of your lives, and that's fine. You're making new energetic space for new connections, new people. I feel like looking at the world and looking at relationships in that perspective kind of breaks the attachment that we usually feel to people and that we've been conditioned to accept in our relationships for so long, because that's what we've been taught, like no new friends, like friends forever, blah blah blah. Like, that's not feasible. Sometimes you just can't be friends forever, like you guys are just in different phases, you guys want different things, you guys took different paths, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that any one person is wrong or any one person is evil or whatever. You guys just aren't aligning at this current moment, and that is fine. So just look at what does not align with you anymore and just make those changes. This also talks about stepping into whatever makes you weird, whatever makes you as an individual. Embrace that. Don't be ashamed of that. Basically, step into the fullness of who you have become. You usually get here after doing a lot of internal work. So you should be very proud of yourself that you did change, because no matter what people say, that's actually what we're supposed to be doing on earth in this incarnation. We should be growing and changing and learning more as a soul, because that's what we come to do lifetime after lifetime. The soul learns through the different lifetimes that it experiences. So jumping into your tarot, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Strength, we have the Two of Swords, the Hangman, Knight of Pentacles, and the Justice. Oh, I didn't even realize that the Justice card was over the Seven of Wands. Did not realize that at all. Alright, so immediately I feel like you're working on things that you love right now, Taurus, but I feel like you're going through some kind of struggle because things are coming together at a way slower pace than you would like them to come together. We have the Hangman here, which talks about stuck energy, slow energy, and we have the Strength card here, which makes me feel like you're struggling a little bit in terms of accepting something. But what I do like is the fact that there is the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, and two Knight energies make me aware that you are coming into the phase of Queen, Kings, like that kind of energy where that's a more mature and stable energy for you. So let's jump in. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. What is the Knight of Cups? All right, so some of you, if you're not already working on things that you love, I feel like you guys are manifesting and using all of your resources, using everything that you have available to you. So not going out to buy any new things or whatever, just using your skills and talents to create something beautiful and share something beautiful from the heart space. I feel like this is like the Knight of Cups. I like this energy because this knight is kind of like I feel like he or she is very connected in terms of, okay, I'm going to do this thing because it makes me feel good. And that's often a great place to start because that's where you enjoy the work that you're doing. So if you haven't found the thing that you love yet, I feel like you're in the process of manifesting that. And that's great. Tell me about the strength. Why is the strength here? Why is the strength here? Why is the strength card here? Okay, strength is clarified by the High Priestess. So some things are, okay. Clarify the High Priestess. Alright, so you're having a difficult time because I feel like you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. I feel like you're keeping a lot of things to yourself because you probably feel like you need to protect the things that you are building right now, or protect the ideas that you have, or protect just some things that you feel are vulnerable. Maybe you just don't feel like you're ready to share certain things yet, or you're still seeking like some kind of enlightenment from your guides, like, okay, what should I do about this and this and this? And I don't blame you. You share your plans when they're secure. Certain things you're supposed to just keep to you and your guides so other energies can't touch it. Not to say that people are wishing you bad or anything like that, but it's just not allowing any other person's energy to affect anything that hasn't even been born yet, or affect things that aren't completely secure yet. So that means that you're not talking about like, oh, this is going to be the result, or this is going to be, or this is going to look like this. You're just keeping it under wraps for now till you get to a place where you feel more secure to share it. And I see nothing at all wrong with that. But it seems like it's taking you some, it's a little bit difficult. It gets a little bit difficult because you're dealing with all of this by yourself, and you probably, maybe you want to like get advice, or maybe you want to like reach out to somebody and talk. It's like I see you like struggling to keep these things to yourself, but continue to keep it to yourself. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Who has the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? What's the decision? Why is the Two of Swords here? Alright. Taurus, you came popping out. So the Hierophant is here. So the Hierophant talks about, to me, I feel like this is kind of like a fear that you have, Taurus. It's like a fear of how people view you, a fear of your reputation in society, a fear of how others are perceiving you, because I feel like Taurus worries so much about diplomacy and integrity and yeah, that kind of diplomatic energy. But I feel like that's what's keeping you stuck, because you're worried about what everybody else is thinking, and it's kind of like causing you to be in this space of not being able to action things, because you're still in your head like, okay, I wonder what this person's going to say about this, or I wonder what that person's going to say about this, blah blah blah. So get out of that energy of wondering how you will be perceived. Tell me about the Hangman. What is the Hangman? What's the Hangman? Hangman is clarified by the moon. All right, so if things are moving really slowly in your career right now, or if something is stuck, I feel like it's almost like this is an opportunity for you to look at things from another perspective, to see what you can do and to possibly plan ahead, to strategize, to make I feel like it's like, even if you feel like you're stuck right now, Taurus, there's some things that you don't know yet. It's like it's a universal energy forcing you to slow down, because there's some things that I feel like your guide, spirit, the universe, source, whatever you believe in, is working on behind the scenes that you're not privy to. I'm going to clarify the moon. Tell me about the moon. Clarify this moon. F it up, buttercup. Yeah, you're about to win. You're about to get some kind of victory, and I feel like you feel like things are moving so slow right now. Things are not going at all, but I feel like what you don't know is that you're slowing down right now, possibly because they want you to prepare for what is about to come up for you. We're about to go into Aries season, and then it's your season. So I feel, and also this is technically the beginning of the new year on March 20th. So I feel like you're being forced to slow down right now, or you feel like things are moving really, really slow. That's an illusion. It's just that you don't know. It's like you intentionally can't see what is up ahead for you. And it's, take this opportunity to plan, because I feel like you're going to be, it's either you're going to be recognized for something, like you're going to be getting more recognition. This could look like, if you have a business, more customers. This is just the energy of more eyes on you, more people tapping into you, more people looking towards you, and also you being congratulated for something. So if you've been feeling like a very slow energy is in your career and finances, that is all for a reason. There is no rush. Some things are just being blocked from you right now. The Knight of Pentacles is also right beside that, which talks about slow moving energy. It talks about slow moving energy, but this is really the only knight that ends the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, I actually just said that in the Capricorn reading. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, go check that out. But this is the energy that I'm getting for you. Like, oh, things are so slow right now. But it's for you to plan, for you to basically, clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. All right, I feel like it's the Two of Cups talks about uniting. The Two of Cups talks about coming together too with someone. So maybe you will be working in some kind of partnership with someone, or there's going to be something that you're coming together and collaborating with someone else in your career that's going to bring in this this success for you. But I feel like now it's just an opportunity for you to make a plan, for you to build the endurance, for you to kind of be prepared, so that if something does blow up, and if you do get more customers, or if you do get whatever this is signifying for you, whatever this success is for you, that you know how to handle it, you're prepared for it. So what I feel like they're saying is, it's not necessarily a time to like do like the most. You should be focused on the little things right now. Like, what are the daily habits that you can cultivate? What does your weekly schedule look like? If you are supposed to receive this recognition, would you be able to handle it right now? Like, creating a life that it makes you ready to receive these things that are coming in. And then the last sets of cards that we have is the Justice and the Seven of Wands. And the Justice card here, I feel like the Justice is talking about getting back what you put in. Like, if you've been practicing whatever you've been doing in your work with integrity, if you've been doing your work with truth, if you've been putting in like sowing good seeds, that's exactly what is coming back to you. Clarify the Justice and the Seven of Wands. Clarify this. There we go. I literally just we have the Six of Pentacles. So giving and receiving, getting that reciprocity. This talks about receiving exactly what you've been putting in. So if you've been sowing good seeds, good things are about to come to you. And I feel like this is in the form of finances and money. If you've been sowing, if you've been practicing without integrity, the justice also talks about you're going to be getting back exactly what you put in. I also know that Tauruses are very are people who are very into integrity and practice that. So I don't have any worries that you guys will be getting any bad karma. So I feel like this is great news for you. Like like you felt like something was so slow, only for you to be realizing that spirit was giving you a chance to develop habits for you to be able to manage when something grows and starts to give you back that activity that you've been looking for. I feel like also too, if you've been blocking yourself off from people, if you've been protecting yourself from people, I feel like you're coming into a period now of connections that are like they feed you. Like if you felt like you needed to protect yourself from people because you didn't trust their energy or whatever the case is, I feel like it's coming into a place now where you're able to trust people, where you're able to receive back that same energy that you give out. So that's great. Guys, remember to like this video if you are enjoying it or if this is helpful to you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your subscribes. Remember to hit subscribe too if you haven't subscribed to this channel so you know when new readings are out. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's the advice for Taurus, please? What's the advice for Taurus? Two cards. Okay. Not for you and fork in the road. Alright, let's read fork in the road first. Card number 13. You've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. Who do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you towards your well-being. And then the next card, not for you. You can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this game, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. So there may be something that you're going to give up, that you've been realizing that you've not been getting success with, and there may be a decision that you have to make regarding that. It's not a failure, it was an experience. So that's the message that I feel like you're getting here. And I feel like that was a slow energy in your reading, like something was just going super slow for you, and maybe that's what this is telling you. Like Maybe you're realizing that you need to change something up. You need to do something differently. Like you need to do something another way. So yeah, it's just that energy of learning as you go and learning from your experiences. Taurus, I'm going to leave you here. If this helped you, remember to like, share, subscribe. Everything you need from me is down below. See you next time.